to the one and only video of tonight. I know it sucks for all you people out there that I'm doing one video tonight, but I can't review games if all the games are not done. In the Chicago versus Vegas game hasn't even started yet. So if it hasn't even started yet, what's the use of reviewing games from today if they haven't even started yet? Okay, let's get to it. The first video of today is going to be MX. This is going under the predictions video because this is going to be mostly a prediction video. But New York Rangers do have Lafreniere. This was the Carolina Hurricanes' first pick that they traded to get Brady Skjei. We traded away Lafreniere to get Brady Skjei. What I should have done is that. Because it was Carolina's pick that I got for Brady Skjei to get Lafreniere. So apparently Brady Skjei is worth Lafreniere. This is the playoffs round 1 prediction. So this means all the play-ins are done, all the round robins are done, and we go straight into the playoffs. What we would have got if we stayed the course and not had COVID. So it's Tampa versus Columbus, Boston versus Carolina, Philly versus Montreal, Washington versus New York Islanders, Calgary versus Vegas, Calgary versus Dallas, Chicago versus Vegas, Avs versus Arizona, and St. Louis versus Vancouver. So, who I think will win each series and move on to the next round. I don't know if this will be right, but we will see in the future. These are all right. I'm saying Tampa is going to beat Columbus in 7. This is a close-knit series. And the reason I think Tampa will win this series is because of what they went through last year. They have to make it past the first round this year. Second round is another different thing. Third round is another different thing. Stanley Cup Finals is another different thing. But making it past the first round without getting swept, which you will see later, they didn't. Tomorrow, they didn't get swept. They have to at least win the first year, this year. Carolina versus Boston. I'm selecting Carolina to win in 7 because I'm biased toward my teams. Obviously, as you will see here, I will be biased toward my teams. Pick Carolina to beat Boston in 7 because one, I don't like Boston very much. Just being flat out honest with you, I don't like Boston very much. But Boston during the round robin doesn't seem interesting. I think they'll be out in a certain number of games because they're not going to be as interested, and they're going to be interested too little too late. This is a game of too little too late. Philly versus Montreal, I picked Philly to beat Montreal in 5. Of course, like the other series, I want them to at least win one game each. Each team to win one game each. I think that Philly will beat Montreal in 5. I think Montreal beating Pittsburgh was a good thing for them, but to get into the first round was the next step to say we're getting better. Our offense is getting better. Our defense is getting better. Our goaltending is better. You know. And I think they're going to go out in 5 games. Washington versus New York, I think, is going to be another close series. Even though I picked the New York Islanders to win in 6. Although it could go either way. It could go 7 games, and it could go either way. But I predict that New York Islanders will have that style that the Washington Capitals cannot compete against. And that's the reason why I put the Islanders to win in 6. Going over to the West, I think that Calgary will beat Dallas. This is going to be an upset. No, Carolina's an upset. Islanders are a slight upset. Calgary over Dallas is an upset. Based on today, Dallas doesn't look right. It seems like they're trying to play Calgary's game, but Calgary is playing Calgary's game based on today's game. But I think Calgary will beat Dallas in 6 games. I think Vegas will beat Chicago in 5 games. 4-1 in favor of Vegas. I think Avs are going to beat Arizona. I think Arizona's going to sneak a couple wins in there. And I think Avs are going to win in 7. That's going to be a close. Either Arizona's going to have sloppiness in their defense, or Arizona's going to tighten up, and the series is going to be close. I said Vancouver is going to beat St. Louis in 6 because of my biasness towards Vancouver. I think St. Louis is going to win, but my prediction is another upset. I want a couple upsets. I don't want every team to upset. I'm predicting 3 upsets out of 8 games. So it's not like I'm not believing on your team or whatever. It's just, this is what I think. The Columbus-Tampa can go either way. Carolina-Boston can go either way. Washington Islanders, the Avs Arizona can go either way. The Calgary Dallas can go either way. The one that I think are gonna be less in favor is the one who had the lesser seeds, which is Montreal, Chicago, and maybe Vancouver. But other than that, it's hard to decipher who had the best thing coming into today when round 1 of the playoffs has started. This is round 1, which means that if the playoffs started today, these would be the teams that are in it. Not exactly, though, because Arizona wouldn't be in it, Chicago definitely wouldn't have been in it. It was Nashville, Winnipeg, in the wild card places, and then your top three for each division. It was hard to decipher who's gonna win each series. Of course, when these series are done, I'm gonna do another one, and then when those series are done, I'm gonna do another one, and when the Stanley Cup Finals comes around, I'm gonna do another one. This is the first of 5 predictions that I'm gonna do, and then in the preseason, as things start happening, of course, the history videos will come back, and the predictions for the next season, who's gonna get 31st in the league to who's gonna get first in the league, and then we're gonna go, once the preseason starts, we're gonna go into post-draft, post-free agency, post-preseason power rankings. Once preseason ends, we have a break in between. We're gonna do preseason power rankings. So, and then after these playoffs and everything, and free agency and how that goes and everything, bam, and then we're gonna get into season, hopefully in December at some point. Well, if you like this video, hit that subscribe button. If you like this video, if you like this video, hit the like button. If you want to see more, slap that subscribe button. If you want to see when these type of videos go live, punch that notification bell, as well as please share this channel with other people so they can subscribe and like my content, as well as please do not be scared to talk to me down in the comments, or go in the description below and see all my social media and talk to me there, as well as be safe out there if you're still up, and if you stopped by, thank you. I'll see you guys tomorrow with reviews of tonight's games. Bye-bye.